What's going on, guys? It's Athens here with another YouTube video. And today's video, as you can see, I'll be getting the brand new Godly Frieren unit, getting glitched and glorious on her as well. Keep in mind, I spun a lot of traits on her, so please like and subscribe to show me some support. And I will also be showcasing the brand new Sungjin Woo rework as well after I showcase Godly Frieren. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so obviously before we do anything, we have to put in there's a lot of new codes. So let's go to the codes. Alright, so the first code is SryForDelay and then 2 exclamation marks. NotSecretCode exclamation point, and then summer part 2 exclamation mark. 20 more rerolls and some pearls. ManaRush, 20 more rerolls. TheLastAscendedMage. Stay doing this, man. 20 more rerolls. And then I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So those are all the codes. If you need to go back, obviously slow them down if you need to get the codes. I'll put them in the description as well, so you guys can just skip to that in case you guys missed them. But first, is there a new battle pass? There is new. So who's the new battle pass unit? Ooh, okay, so it's her. Okay, summer event. So yeah, you can get the new units here, and then yeah, there's new skins. I forgot. So these are the skins that the community made. But how many reels do I have saved up? 626. That's not bad. They did rework Sungjin Woo, which I've already looked into, and it's actually really cool, and I know you guys will like it. So, but we'll get into that later on the video. But let's look at these godly trials. As you can see, I already started off camera. So mana spells, so you have to cast spells, block attacks, fuse units in the Frieren. That's pretty easy, except, you know, my Frieren's max level, so I kind of have to get a new Frieren. So that might kind of push me to go for the shiny one. And then complete ManaRush. That goes with ManaRush. Get ManaRush tokens. That goes with ManaRush. And then get the flowers and the stirk. Those go hand in hand because you get those both from the raid. And then to get Fern, you have to do ManaRush. And then to evo Fern to the apprentice one, you have to do ManaRush. And then obviously you need nature essence, which is just, you have to get essences. But they all pretty much go hand in hand. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to get all the ManaRush ones done. And hopefully I can get Fern. And then I'll get back with you guys once I have all the ManaRush ones completed. Alright guys, so if I go to quest, Godly Trials, as you can see, we can now get Godly Frieren. This unit wasn't too bad to get, I don't think. Like, she didn't really take that long. Helix with mana. And that should be it, right? I was going to go for shiny, but to be honest, I don't really want to do all that right now. That'll be a whole separate video. Confirm. And boom, Frieren Ascended. For every magic subtype unit, Frieren gains 5% range and 2.5% damage. Each magic subtype unit equipped gains 10% range and 5% damage. Okay, so let's max her out. Max level. Whoa. Okay, a little sneak peek. What's the blessing look like? Okay, I actually kind of like this blessing. This blessing's not that bad. I might keep this on, low-key. Alright, now for the moment we've been waiting for. So, I'm risking a lot doing this. I really don't want to. I have 784 rerolls. Please, I have to. I gotta go for something. Bro, 700 rerolls, nothing? Are you kidding me? Alright, I got some more rerolls. Let's see if I can at least get... I'm not gonna lie, at this point, I'll take an Overlord. This will be 1,000 rerolls on just this one unit alone. Oh! 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 Yes! 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 Oh my god, finally! Finally, we did it. Oh my god, that was too risky. Okay, now we can showcase her. Oh my god. I don't know if there's something wrong with Roblox, but I've been sitting here for like 10-15 minutes just trying to load into this infinite. And then I left and joined back, and then, like, I was stuck in World 1. I don't know what was going on. But 750 to place, that's not even that bad. And she doesn't have a skill tree. It's actually really good. So let's place her down. Oh, hill unit. Okay, I think this is the first hill godly. So let's turn effects on. Hit effects. No, attack effects. See what these effects look like. She kind of just goes, she just dashes forward. Okay, let me farm up a little bit. So she's doing 2 mil on placement. Her passives. So flower field. All units in range gain the following buffs: 5% damage, 3% per upgrade, 2.5% range, 3% per upgrade. So she buffs people in her range, and the more she gets upgraded, the more buff she gets. The Slayer, when attacking a boss, deal 50% more damage. That's actually really good. Every 5th attack up high, petrify. Affected enemies are stunned for up to 15 seconds. Attacks received during this time deal 1.5 times damage. A petrify is broken within 10 seconds. Slow the boss by 35%. Gain a 0.1% chance to instantly kill the boss when the slow ends. When a boss initially enters range, reduce the base cooldown of all spells by 2-second cooldown until death. Apply a random effect to the boss. Okay. Mana concealment. When an enemy enters 40% of this unit's range, rewind them 10 seconds back once per enemy. After rewinding, apply petrify to the enemy. If the enemy re-enters the 20% range after being rewind, gain a 25% chance to apply extinguish. If the enemy is a boss or a mini boss, also deal 50% more damage. So she's strong against bosses, really. Okay. And as we've seen in that little sneak I did, when I was sneak peeking at her damage, she's looking pretty good, man. She's looking pretty good. Right now she's not looking pretty good, but it's probably up here. Yeah, new ability, Black Hole, Ancient Golem. I've seen something crazy about this, and I don't know if it's true or not, but we're gonna find out. Okay, it's kind of a cool animation. The animation kind of like adapts with 3 times speed too. So Mage's Staff, deal 100% damage and apply burn in range. Okay, so it's like a nuke. It's like a bunch of nukes. It's actually pretty cool. Master Zell trick. Upon activation, deal 0.5 times damage times the current amount of enemies in range. If a boss is in range, apply electrified off the multiplier, and an additional 1 times multiplier per boss. So as I said before, she's stronger when bosses are in her range. Alright, so if I do Mage Staff, Fire Spell, upon placement, this unit starts with only the Fire Spell. Each upgrade grants a new spell. Upon activation, choose one of the available spells, gain 10% damage range for 20 seconds. Cannot select the same spell twice until others are used. Each spell transforms into its advanced version after 2 uses. Okay. That's actually really interesting. Ancient Golem. Upon activation, resets this unit's total kills. Spawns Ancient Golem if wave 49 and below. The Golem's HP is current damage times total kills divided by... Is that divided by 2.5? Like, I don't know if that slash is supposed to be divided by or not. If used after wave 50 plus, Golem HP is current damage times total kills. Wave times waves past times 100 or 500. So if wave 49 below, it's the current damage times the total amount of kills. How many kills does she have? 641 kills. Okay, so after wave 50, it has a lot. Okay, so I'm just gonna see how much health it has right now. Jesus. And this is just on wave 30? Are we serious? This is a 7.5 trillion nuke. Deal 7.5 trillion damage. Time stop enemies for 30 seconds. Once time stop ends, rewind enemies for 20 seconds. Apply extinguish for 30 seconds. Let's turn the effects on for this. Okay, so it's just that. Okay, so Frieren's like, she's like a kind of like a support godly, I would say, even though she does a lot of damage still. Like, she's a summoning, I'm just gonna say summoning because of this. She's like a summoning support godly. Okay, it's a little bit different. Okay, now that we got that unit out the way, we're gonna check out Sung Jinwoo's rework. Now, I have already looked into it. It's honestly really sweet what they do with Sung Jinwoo, I'm not gonna lie. So as you can see, he has 2 new abilities, System and Shadow Index. We go to the System, the actual system pops up. So basically, after so many kills and after so many waves passed, he gets levels, and you have to use these levels to actually level up Sung Jinwoo. And you can choose what you want to put him into. And after so long, he'll get to level 25. You can rebirth him, like how you would in like any other type of game. and his stats go down to 0, but he can get boosted up to like a higher potential. So if I click Rebirth, he goes down to 0, but now this is at a cap of 25. I think this is honestly like one of the best Sung Jin Woo types to like use in a game, because not gonna lie, like this is nice. Anime Last In has been doing like a really good job with like their units like this, like adding like cool little gimmicks in that make them like kind of like accurate to the anime, and I like it. It looks really good. It looks good on their part, considering that like for a long time Anime Last Stand was like not a really good game, and now they're finally coming up. Then Shadow Index, you can just summon these guys on their own time, and he has a mana bar, kind of like a V, not gonna lie. And then so whenever they attack, the mana goes down, and once it hits 0, they have to despawn. But I think he has some new passives too, because that's just the rebirth that explains. Okay, so when you rebirth one time, you get Shadow Extraction, to where you can summon enemies that you killed. As you can see, what he's doing. Once you rebirth 2 times, you get Ruler's Authority, and then once you rebirth a 3rd time, you get the passive Monarch's Fear. So rebirth. So now I should have a new passive. Yep, Ruler's Authority. So every time attacks, deal 1 times damage and apply Mutilate every 50 seconds. Force all enemies in range to walk backwards for 5 seconds. If an enemy is affected by fear, extend the walk duration by 3 seconds. So he kind of just like keeps pushing them back. It's actually pretty good. I think this Sung Jin Woo Rework was like kind of like needed, because he was not that good before. He was actually pretty bad, not gonna lie. And he's already doing a lot more damage than he was. So I think this Sung Jin Woo Rework was very, very highly needed. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you have any YouTube you'd like me to showcase and or get in Anime Last In or any other Tower Defense games, definitely let me know, and I will try to get them as fast as possible. But yeah, guys, as you can see, Frieren is definitely a really good unit, and I would suggest going for her. If you guys want me to, I will make a video on me going for the shiny version of the guy. You just have to grind all the quests again, but it's okay. If you guys want me to, I'll do it for y'all, because at the end of the day, the content I make revolves around what you guys like. So I'm not going to make content in games you guys don't like. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.